Race start, go! Oh my word! It's 100, 110. Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. As you can see behind me, of course, today you join me at Santapod. I'm here with my A45S AMG, a car which I'll be honest is going to be built for a place like this. I have been to Santapod once before, but I've never been up the strip. Believe it or not, I've never done it. So today that is going to change. We're also going to be getting some baseline figures and numbers of basically what this car runs. Of course, up till now we're running just a stage one. It's a custom ECU software from EST Performance, and that is it. Apart from that, there are no other performance modifications. That of course is changing very soon, and indeed as this build progresses there are going to be future trips here to Santapod to basically see the different stages of how this car runs, see the times getting quicker and quicker, hopefully. I'm sure they will. But before we get on in the queue and get this thing out on the strip, I need to show you inside, because we've got, of course, the VBOX Performance Box Touch all set up inside the car. Basically the go-to tool that I use to measure anything, and a place like this is absolutely perfect. So have a look at that, then jump in the queue and basically get this thing down the infamous Santapod quarter mile. Now, it has to be said, there is some serious cars here today. Of course, my little stage one A45S is definitely a little bit bland compared to some proper drag prepared cars, which is very, very cool. Anyway, as I mentioned before we head on out and get this underway, I of course do have the VBOX Performance Box Touch all rigged up along with all my GoPros inside the car. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen me speak about this before. For me, this is my absolute go-to for anything recording cars, be it today here at Santapod or any track worldwide. Now, for the purpose of today, I've set up multiple different things which is going to measure, of course, your VMAX, your top speed, your 0 to 60, your 100 to 200 kilometers an hour, and also your quarter mile, which is the 0 to 402 meters. Of course, you can change basically all of these different things to record various things as well. Also, go down into mode as well. You can see basically a live speed reading, and you can also do lap timing. Of course, last time I used this was actually at the Nürburgring GP. Yes, it's definitely more than 50 kilometers away from where I am right now. But yes, of course, what we're going to be doing is measuring the acceleration today over a quarter mile. I hear a V10. Very, very nice. As I said, some serious cars here today, but this is all set up, all ready and raring to go. And I do have the little satellite aerial on the outside, magnetic, and is yeah, solid as a rock on there. Had it at nearly 200 miles an hour stuck on the side of my M140i. But yes, let's hop in. Car is all warmed and ready to go, and yeah, see what we can do down the quarter mile. Of course, this thing is full weight as well, just a stage one. This is going to be really, really exciting to get some baseline figures to see exactly what we're working with at just a stage one, and then we can build on top of that with stage two plus, and then eventually stage three. So here we are then, rolling towards the front of the queue. We've got some serious stuff here, some absolute sleepers as well. This Volvo head has actually got a V8 in it as well, which is pretty mental. But yeah, first run, we'll get all the modes set up in a moment. Of course, we've got all the displays and things here. Car is up to temp. And yeah, this should be really good fun. Of course, what we're going to be doing for this, we're going to head into race mode. It's one past Sport Plus. To be honest, in the past when I've done this, Sport Plus and race kind of seem to be virtually the same. I'm going to turn traction all the way off. I'm going to leave the gearbox in automatic, just because, as we know, the gearbox on these, they can be a bit slow, and if you don't upshift at the perfect time, then basically you mess up your run, essentially. But of course, as mentioned, we do have the VBOX all set up, and all the different things that we're measuring at the moment. And there we go, got the green light to go on around. We're next to a very, very loud Rover, I think it is, some drag prepared car. Getting in line. Race start, go! Oh, that is quick, that thing. Oh my word. It's 100, 110, and trap speed about 124. Whatever is in that, it is absolutely rapid. Granted, my start was awful, but it isn't a race. I'm not really too fussed about who crosses the line first. All what we're really concerned about is the time. What have we got? 11.81. Okay, so what I do know at this stage, Stock A45Ss on a quarter mile will run around 12 to 12.2. This obviously is a stage 1 car. I never actually did any runs with the car when it was stock. God, that's over very quickly, by the way. Sat in a queue for near on an hour and it's just gone straight away. But yeah, I never actually managed to do any runs, proper baseline runs in the car on a quarter mile. We also have measured 0 to 60, which we've done a 3.54, as you've obviously seen on screen. That is incredible. Obviously a fully prepped surface at stage 1, which is obviously exactly how we are now. In the wet, I think, what was it that I managed? I think it was a 3.76, I think it was, something like that. So, of course, a noticeable difference from dry conditions to wet. But yeah, very happy with that. That is good. Great fun as well. VMAX as well, what we hit was 122.26, so slightly below what the car reads. Of course, that is the same with most cars, or all cars nowadays. Awesome. There we are then, back at base, and let's have a little look at what we've got. In fact, what we can do is just scroll over to the right. You can see our best times from the day, mixture of multiple different runs, basically. Of course, the 11.81 was the best quarter mile that we've got. However, the 0 to 60, the best was 3.54. Those are on different runs, of course. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. VMAX of 124.30 miles an hour. Really, really happy. This car has performed really well. Done a couple of runs. Unfortunately, thanks to the queues today, I haven't done as much as what I wanted. But of course, we will be back here at Sunspot very soon, in a matter of weeks, when this car is running a little bit more power. But that is a good baseline to work from. See if we can get down into the low 11s and maybe even into the 2s, 0 to 60. Maybe one day. I'm sure we'll maybe be able to do it. Maybe get some drag radials on it, see how serious it gets. But yeah, brilliant, brilliant fun. Okay, folks, back at the start of the queue again. Gonna go race mode again, traction off, and actually next to us, you probably won't be able to see it at the moment, there is another A45S, which is very cool, in a dark red. I don't actually know the name of the color exactly, but it does look very, very nice indeed. Oh, it looks like we are up together. That is interesting. A45S versus A45S. Okay, up to the strip again. Oh, that was a good one. Wow. That felt fast. That felt very fast. But it wasn't quicker. It was only just slower though, in all fairness. Wow. That is brilliant. Shame that the other one didn't get too good of a start. But oh, it's so much fun. It's just such a shame that it's over so quick. And one thing, those of you who have been to Sunspot will know, it's just the queuing. The queuing is an absolute nightmare. And I'll be honest, it makes filming very, very hard, because you kind of have this like 10 seconds of footage that you need, and then you can't film another for like an hour, which is very tricky, but hey ho. Content creator troubles. But yes, what have we got? 11.83 quarter mile. We've got a 0 to 60 of 3.56. That's a personal best, for sure. We've got 100 to 200 of 8.88. I think in my last run, I actually didn't quite make the 124 miles an hour. So I didn't actually get a valid 100 to 200, but yeah, all good stuff. Now, it is worth noting as well, I've currently got about half a tank in the car as well, so not ideal. I would have liked to have been more towards the quarter of a tank, but I'm really pleased with it. Really, really pleased with it. We've got a number starting with 11. I'm hoping, as I mentioned, to see if we can get as close to some certain goals which I've got eventually. But yeah, I'll be back here at Sunspot very soon when this car is actually running stage 2, so that's a little sneak peek of what is to come. Really good fun here today. That is some decent baseline figures, I think. It's a shame we didn't come here stock actually, which I maybe should have done in hindsight, but from here onwards we'll have a good representation of the different time differences between different stages of tuning. But yes, I'm rambling on a little bit. It's been great fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you leave a like and make sure to subscribe for all the adventures still to come.